Oh, people on us. Woohoo! Oh, sweet buttery Jesus.
There's a guy right
Oh,
here.
we're gonna
I'm
land
jumping
on
off.
Oh, he's instant.
I am Batman. Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another PUBG video. In today's video, I want to tell you guys what my favorite guns and my favorite loadouts are in PUBG, and kind of give you a little explanation of why this is. And I also want to hear from you guys in the comments, especially you new players on PS4. I want to hear from everyone, but especially from the new players on what you found to be your favorite weapons and loadouts. Now you notice I have a crossbow on my back, but that is not my favorite weapon. So let's get started, guys. First off, my favorite weapon is stealth. Okay, but seriously, look at this guy in the bush. I was aiming at this building to see if anybody was there, and then I just saw this guy, and I was like, what should I do here? So I decided to use the most lethal weapon in the game, my fists. And by the time this guy knew what was happening, it was simply too late. And yes, I did feel very bad about doing that. After I did it, I felt horrible. I was like, why did I just do that? If somebody did that to me, I might stop playing PUBG and go play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That's all I'm saying. I felt bad about it. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get into the actual video. You notice on my back I have a Kar98 sniper rifle with a 4x scope, and then as my primary weapon I have a G36 Assault Rifle. Now, the best thing to have in this game is a close to mid-range weapon as your primary and a long-range weapon as your secondary. You can't pick the engagements you're going to get into all the time. You can try, but in Battle Royale games, you're going to get into a lot of close range engagements and a lot of long range engagements, some of which you will not be able to disengage, and you will have to engage the enemy. Even if you don't like playing at longer range or closer range, you're just going to have to try and survive. So that's why even if you're not a sniper, I think it's a good idea to have a sniper rifle for longer ranges. And who knows, you might just find that enemy prone 500 meters out and get an easy headshot on him. So yeah, I would say a sniper rifle is the best thing to have as your secondary, and an assault rifle or a good submachine gun like a Vector or a UMP is best to have as your primary, with the right attachments. You know, some of the assault rifles, if you don't have the right attachments on them, have a lot of recoil. They're hard to steady. They're hard to basically use in general. So now let me go over this in a little bit more detail. I'll tell you what my favorite assault rifle is and my favorite sniper rifle. So my favorite assault rifle would actually be the M416. That gun is a beast. However, you definitely need to have a tactical stock on it and your preferred grip. Some of the different grips do different things. If you want to reduce your horizontal recoil, that would be the angled grip. The vertical grip will reduce the up and down, the vertical recoil. The lightweight grip will improve weapon steadiness overall. The laser sight will help you better with hip fire and over-the-shoulder aiming. So it's really up to you what attachments you put on it. It just depends, you know, on what your playstyle is and what you plan to accomplish with the gun you're using. So I would say my favorite is the M4. Then my second favorite would be the Scar. Then my third favorite would be the AK. And I'm really liking this G36 Assault Rifle. Now, I did not mention all the guns. I just mentioned my favorite ones. For example, the DP28. Light machine gun, I will always swap that out for an assault rifle as soon as I can because it doesn't take any attachments. It's not the most steady. Now, if we want to talk a little bit about care package guns, and you might think I'm insane for this one, but my favorite care package gun is the M249 Machine Gun. That thing is like a laser beam. It is amazing. I will always swap whatever assault rifle or SMG I have for the M249 machine gun. Let's talk a little bit about SMGs. I think the best SMG in the game is the UMP9. That thing is amazing, and in a lot of the games I play, I will carry a UMP9. Sometimes I will pass up assault rifles for the UMP. It is just that good. My favorite thing about the UMP is how good the over-the-shoulder, aka soft aim is. That's when you don't aim down the sights. That's when you aim in with your hip-fire reticle or hip-fire lines and dot in the middle of your screen and use that to shoot the enemy. Now, that's not recommended at longer range. I know in the beginning of the video you saw me shoot a guy that was pretty far away like that, but it's usually not recommended. I've been playing this game for a long time, and I still have trouble sometimes deciding which aim to use. Pretty much only when I play on console, though. On PC, I have my buttons configured just when I hold the mouse button, the mouse aim button down, it aims down sights. But on console, it's a little different, and it's hard to be accurate all the time when you're aiming down sights, especially when the enemy is really close to you. So when I'm playing on Xbox or PS4, I utilize that soft aim a lot in close range engagements. And the UMP is definitely amazing for that. I would have to say my second favorite submachine gun would be the Vector, even though I don't prefer it and I will always swap it out for a UMP. If you're a very accurate shooter and you have an extended mag on the Vector, it does a lot of damage, and you can use it pretty much just like an assault rifle at close to medium range and do very good with it. So if I had to choose an SMG, it would either be the UMP or the Vector. I know there's other SMGs out there, but those are the only two that I prefer that I will stick with. The only time I'd be using a different one, is if I didn't have a choice and it was the beginning of the match. I'll never use a shotgun unless it's the beginning of the match and I don't have a choice. I think the shotguns in this game are very unreliable with the spread. Sometimes you will get a dead accurate shot, you know, super close range, and for some reason it will hardly damage them. Other times you will shoot somebody and it feels like you missed them and they were super far away and you get a one-hit kill. So that's the reason I don't run around with the shotguns much, is because I just feel like there's too much luck involved with the shotgun spreads in this game. They're just too inconsistent for me. Let's talk a little bit about the sniper rifles now. Now, the most common sniper rifle you'll find around the world is the Kar98 sniper rifle, which takes 7.62. You can put any scope on it that you want, but if you're going to snipe, for long range, I recommend at least a 4x, 6x, or an 8x, and you will occasionally find the 15x scope, but it is usually... It's usually not necessary. Like I don't ever really pick up the 15x scope because there's hardly ever a situation where I'd actually need to see somebody that far away and be able to shoot them. It's cool though. I have used it a couple times. So if you like to do some super long range sniping, the 15x scope is great. So the Kar98 is probably the weakest bolt-action sniper rifle, but it is still a one-shot head kill as long as they're not wearing a level 3 helmet. The next best sniper rifle would be the M24 Bolt-Action Sniper Rifle. Very similar to the Kar98, except you can actually put an extended mag on this one. It has a magazine, an external magazine instead of an internal magazine. And same rules apply for the scope. Attachments, you'll probably want a cheek pad, extended mag. Silencer is best for sniping, so people have trouble pinpointing your location. And that's pretty much it. For the next sniper rifle, my absolute favorite one would be the care package sniper rifle, the AWM. This will one-shot kill to the head, even if they're full health with a full level 3 helmet. It is an amazing gun, but it only comes with 20 rounds. I believe it takes the 300 Magnum rounds, and those are not ammo. That's not ammo that you will find laying around the world. That is only in care packages. So guys, to summarize, your most powerful weapon is your fists, obviously. And then having a good assault rifle or submachine gun is your primary for close to medium range, and then always with a sniper rifle. I didn't mention the DMRs like the SKS or the Mini 14. I will only take those if I don't have a bolt action, but those are also very effective. However, if you don't get headshots with them, it can be a little difficult to take out your targets. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That last guy is about to throw a stun grenade. Here it comes right here. Totally misses me. Stun grenades are so ineffective. And then he just gets shredded. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful and you did like it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next video or the next live stream. Have a great day. Later.